Hi everyone, I wanted to bring you my card today. This is a corset card using a SVG cut that is available for purchase through my website at sugarmillpress.com, and it comes with the insert cut and then the actual corset part, and then it also has like faux lacing that you can also cut that I haven't shown here. And I also have another cut available that is actually just the card part. It's just slightly different from this. It has more of a card look, more rounded in the back. Kind of the same finished look, but all in one card. So right now what I'm doing is using my bone folder, and I'm going to crease in some fold lines so we can wrap this around the insert. I'm just going to use, I have a Cricut bone folder. It's got a nice like metal tip on the end, so it makes it really easy for creasing. I was going to use my Martha Stewart creaser, but it doesn't work that great on diagonal lines. So here it is, already done, and I'm just kind of seeing what I'm going to do with it. I have this is American Crafts, I believe it is Dear Lizzie paper, and I'm using our new stamps. I can't wait to do some more projects with these. We just had them manufactured, and I'll be selling these also on my website. It's a uncut sheet. We have cling mount available for purchase also, but I just have them here on a laminated sheet that I use in my storage book. But it's filled with images from like the early 1900s, late 1800s, Victorian type stuff, also from earlier, really like vintage look. And I'm just using some STAYS-on some pink textured cardstock on the smooth side. My STAYS-on's getting pretty dry, so I had to ink this a lot. The stamps are deep rubber, so they get a really good impress. And this is actually the first time using this stamp, so I stamped twice just to make sure I got a good stamp. When you purchase the stamps, they'll come with a contact sheet and the uncut sheet, and then you can mount them on wood or mount them on cling, or just use them on with some tape on a acrylic block. It's up to you. We hope to be adding a lot more stamps soon. I just fussy cut the image out, and I'll be placing it down in the right hand corner. So, and here's the insert. I had pulled out some of my lace that I had purchased probably 1988. It's really old lace. I had to have been in my teens when I purchased it, and I tried to put it on with glue, but it just would not stick. So I'm going to use some of my ATG tape. And what I'm going to do is sandwich the lace in between the two layers. Kind of give it that girly kind of look. And previously I had used my Tim Holtz distressing tool and distressed the edges of the paper, and I'm going to take my distress ink, this is Vintage Photo, and distress the edges with it. That it just needed something. And it's good, it kind of looks more professional. You hide that white paper core. Nobody likes to see that. So, and I've done that. And what I'm doing now, I'm using some Offray, like Walmart ribbon, and I'm going to lace up the corset. I think before I do that, you'll see I have to just give a little depth to the corset, because I didn't want to get it so tight that the insert wouldn't come out. So you'll see me use my bone folder and go just like 1/8, 1/10 of an inch over, and put an extra crease in and refold, just to give it like a little extra room to come out. The Cricut bone folder is great. It's got like a metal tip on it. It's one of the best ones I have. You gotta watch though not to get a little too forceful with it. There we go. And please excuse that beeping in the background. It's our fire alarm, smoke alarm. It needs its battery changed. It's at the top of our vaulted ceiling, and no way I can get up there, so. Okay, I'm just going to take the ribbon, and actually I looked up the correct way to lace a corset, and you go from top to under and then out. Or that's not right. It goes under, then top, then out. And then you go back underneath and come up through. And there it is, all laced. And I tied the end in a bow. And later on off camera, I burned the edges of the ribbon just to give it a little more professional look. Nobody wants to open a card and find that their ribbon has done nothing but frayed. And I really thought that the insert needed something, so I cut out another insert piece in pink, and I'm going to layer it on the brown background. I thought that it was just a little too much brown. here is it nearly done. Now you'll see that I'll take the stamped corset and I'm going to attach it to the bottom right hand side with some foam dimensionals. And I tend to overkill a little bit with the dimensionals. I do the same thing with my tape. That was why one of my first purchases was an ATG gun. I thought that if I were using the little tape dispensers, I would just wear them out in no time. They'd be all used up. Let's see here. Decided I needed one more. And next, I wanted to mimic a necklace at the neckline of the insert. I'm just using some Prima E-line paper flowers. I don't have a huge inventory of scrapbooking supplies, a million different kind of flowers or anything, so this is just what I had on hand. I wanted it to remain pink and girly. And I'm using, this is Prima bling, but it's the bling that comes with the Prima stamps when you buy like the mini stamps. And it's just clear blings. Wanted to make it look like the necklace was going up the neck. And I'm just attaching the flowers with some glue. And that's Scotch quick dry adhesive. I love that stuff. And I'm attaching the flower with Azot. These things are powerful. And I have put a Prima pink crystal bling in the center of the flower. And that's part of the E-line crystals. And there's the completed card. I hope you like it. Again, the stamps are available at sugarmillpress.com, as are the Cricut SVG cuts for your Sure Cuts a Lot or whatever kind of cutting program you use. And I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.